Yo, welcome back to the B.O.P. Between me and you, it's your guy Bully, Bullshit Bully, DJ. If you know, you know. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Everybody's enjoying their week. If you live in New York, it's 100 degrees all week. Damn. But how's everyone doing, man? You already see what the topic is. We're talking about my guy, Joe Budden. People love to hate Joe Budden. You know what's so funny too? Before I get into this stuff, right? Matter of fact, no, we're gonna say it for down. So we talk about my man Joe Budden, man. You know Joe Budden got his podcast. Used to be a rapper. Now he's a podcaster. Now he's one of the biggest podcasters outside of Joe Rogan and crime shit, and then like bitches. I shouldn't say bitches, but you know, like the girls podcast, like those one girls podcast that talk about sports, that talk about like the shits, like. But Joe, when it comes to like, it kind of sucks, but when it comes to like black media or just like media entertainment, like when it comes to like culture entertainment, he has to be number one in that. Like around the world, like when it comes to like culture, if you want to learn about the culture, like I don't know what culture it could be, politics, around the world culture, hip hop culture, sports culture, like anything like. He has to be number one somewhere. And what I'm not trying to like, he doesn't even count all black media. Like fuck that. Obviously, we number one in that. Obviously, so I'm not even trying to count that too. I'm trying to think of like other genres besides like having black in front of it, African American in front of it. Like this dude has to be top three in damn near. Even in fucking now, let me stop because now I'm capping. I was gonna say even in crime podcasts, he has to be like top. Nah, but with that being said, yo, Joe Budden, y'all seen the leaks, y'all seen what Joe did. So now my first thought of we're seeing Joy Taylor on so I'm gonna let y'all know how I got to this point. So I see Joy Taylor on Rory and Maul, you know. I still fuck with him. I don't watch him like that no more. But I do miss the big three. So I watched that little I turned it on like, oh, they got Joy Taylor on. Boom. I don't know, it was like 2 days later or a day later, boom. Joe posted something. He posted that screenshot with like the views and like the interaction from him and Joy Taylor. So I'm like, wait, he started beef with these niggas again for what did they do? What did they do? Like, oh, he just put up like, yeah, basically like, yeah. What I got from him was like, oh yeah, 30 million views up there. Way more views than you, my niggas. Y'all niggas need to step it up. It's different over here, my nigga. It's different. Yeah, y'all got her over there. Y'all get 1,000, 1,500 views. Nigga, we got 30 million. It's like, oh, this nigga trying to show him like, yeah, it's different. Step y'all shit up, nigga. It's different. But then, later on that day, and then, I clicked on the story again. He put up a different post like, this is better. And I'm like, it's the same shit. I don't see the black lines. And later on that day, it leaks out about how much Joe Budden makes him up. Now, hey, if this is true, it's true. Y'all seen the screenshots? We seen the screenshots. I'm not going to put it up here. Y'all know we don't do that. Between me and you, we ain't. You know, I know. Hopefully you know. But Joe made $900K. And this is only for Patreon a month. And if y'all watch Joe Budden podcast, him and Flip had a conversation when they was calling each other. It's like, and he said, so Flip asked me how much I make. Said it right fast. Flip stuck on the phone like, yo. So they talked. They already talked about it. But $900K, I didn't do my homework diligently, but I'm pretty sure that $900K is just off of Patreon. I don't know if it's $900K in total. We're talking about Spotify, whatever, wherever you listen to his podcast on, wherever you watch his podcast. If we're combining between me and you, I don't think that's just that $900K is from all the platforms. Lurie don't think so. So when I see this, I just come to talk to you. my nigga. He's right. That's my nigga. I don't care. Joe Budden's my guy since I was 13 years old. The only rapper from New Jersey I had to represent. So that's why niggas can't tell me nothing about Joe Budden. Yeah, I fuck with him. I know some of the stuff he does probably doesn't make sense. Yes, he's a dickhead. He's an asshole, but that's my guy. You know, gotta call him out too when he does it, but it's all good. He's still my guy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so that I've been a fan forever. To see this guy go for, I remember when he was saying like, yo, I just trying to make, if I could get like, we could get to like 50. We can make 50. Like, just to come up the process, to not giving up, to keep going. Tyson Week, boom. Okay, we switching up the cast. Oh, we're light on news right here. Boom, switch up the cast. Boom, let's try this. Boom, Patreon. Boom, we could go deeper and deeper and diver and stuff like behind the paywall. Like, let's. And it's just a mode like he push. I wonder if he's seen. Wait, we made 250. Oh, that means if we do this, we get to 300. Oh, we do. The basketball video got us to 500. Yo, I know we could get to. So, just see him pushing, working, and I say this: 2019. No, what? No, was it? So it was 2018, right? I kind of started watching the Joe Budden podcast, and it was like I just got out of college. I tried to get into my radio career. They was playing me because I didn't have enough followers and stuff. I was like, yo, I'm off the floor, change the garbage. I just want an internship. Like, I don't care. Like, I got ideas. And then they're going to ask me, so what are your ideas? No, I'm not that fucking stupid. I'm fresh out of college. I'm not about to just give y'all my ideas and y'all not even hiring me. Like, the fuck? No. Let me come here, mop the floors, change the garbage, yo, pop in, let y'all know, like, hey, maybe let's try this. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Then I'm watching Joe Budden's podcast one of these days. I think it was around, like, March. I always say I started watching 126 or 128. Whatever, January, my birthday. When, I'll put it this way, when Surf dropped, what's that album called? 725? Was it 725? Yeah, when he dropped that album, when he was like a little baby on it, I bought that album, I laid on my couch just listening to him, right? Surf's my favorite guy, boom, and then I'm like, Joe Budden pops up on my TV. I was like, oh shit, Joe Budden podcast. And this is at the time when it was just, I started watching podcasts right before they changed the name to Joe Budden podcast. Before it was named this podcast later. So I started watching it right when they changed the name. Oh, I could be wrong. They probably changed it. I might have watched the old episode, but whatever. So like I said, I've been watching Joe for a long time. I watch his grind, and I used to guess to myself, because flipping them, if y'all watch the show, y'all know. Flipping them always arguing about money, price pick, something like, man, how much Joe gotta be getting? Oh, well, like I was saying, like Joe inspired me to start my own shit. The fact that he was talking one time on the podcast and saying like, yo, I'm working 2 jobs and stuff. Like, yo, you gotta go out and just get your career. Like, you just gotta just do it. Like, whatever. I forgot what. Everyone saying like, yo, you got a dream, just go do it, man. Just start it, man. Look what we did. We just grabbed the mic, blah blah, and I'm like, yo, fuck this radio station. I'm gonna go out there and start my own audience, grow my own media, and try to do my own thing. I think at first I named my show was called Pod. Podding off the ad. So it's PODA. Then I got into some shit. So then my podcast always been the B.O.P. You know. Between me. No, first it was Between Me and You. Then I changed it to the B.O.P. Between Me and You. Bullies Opinion Podcast Between Me and You. You get it? Got that started the summer of 2019. We've been going ever since. But we had deaths in the family. So we took hiatus off and stuff like that. Mom died, grandma died. Shit was, few of these years was kind of crazy. Kind of fucking crazy. Crazy. Especially the last 3 years. It's kind of crazy. But with that being said, so I watched Joe Budden. Watched him grind. Watch him hustle. Be there every day. Watch him be a dickhead. Treat niggas. That's all. But it's all funny games, niggas get paid. So go back to what I thought. I used to think, Joe gotta be getting. I remember when Joe said, yo, I'm just trying to get 50. So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, Joe probably get 50 himself. You're definitely paying Parks. Parks been there the longest. You got Harrison in the back that controls all these cameras. He's definitely getting paid. Savon, the people remote, they're definitely getting paid that do the title, editing, all that stuff. The people behind the scene, they're getting paid. So now we come to the staff members, the people that's on the couch. All right. Joe wanted 50. Joe got 50. Joe's getting 50 every month. This is what I'm kind of thinking in my head at one point. Joe's getting 50 every month, so these niggas got to be getting like 10 or 5, like 8. Like, they at least getting like 10 to 15 a month. But then I'm like, these niggas always talk about how they broke and shit. It's like, damn, these niggas might be getting 5K a month. I don't know. Then this year I started thinking like, he said something in like February, March. I'm like, oh wait. Joe might be getting like, me making like 200 to 300 on a good month. A month. Oh shit, this nigga. Yo, we gotta grind. We gotta work. We just gotta put out content, yo. We like just gotta. Hey, you gotta start putting stuff behind the paywall. Get a Patreon, something like just thinking. And then this shit comes out. This nigga supposedly making $900K on Patreon or a whole. Fuck it, I don't even care. Because if he's making $900K a whole a month for his podcast, hey, I was gonna say, between me and you, I'm pretty sure it's only Patreon. I want to say, I don't think it's maybe on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. He got 4 channels, 4 lanes where you go watch and listen to his podcast. I don't know about all the other audio stuff, but if you go look at his numbers that he posted at the end of the year, beginning of the year, whatever, fucking 4 million people he's averaging 3 million people listen an episode just listening. His episodes are damn near 245 to 320 average. His podcasts are averaging 2 hours and 50 something minutes. Joe, am I right? Because I know you do have podcasts over 300. I mean over 300, over 3 hours and stuff. But and me, hey, I'm such a big fan. Yes, I hey, sorry to say, let me just get this. No, I don't watch none of the Patreon stuff because I can't consume my life with Joe Budden. Like if I had Patreon for Joe Budden, I would be watching Joe Budden 24/7, like literally 24/7, and so I can't. Joe, I'm sorry, I can't. But faithfully, I've been watching you since 2018. I missed the Mondays and Wednesdays and Saturdays, but we could do Thursdays and Sundays. Not bad. Started fucking me up for football because now it's like, oh, now I gotta stay up. Because if I don't watch your episode before football comes on, I won't watch your episode till like Tuesday. So I gotta make sure I wake up early on Sundays to watch it before football comes on. That's why I started hating that you moved to the Sunday. That's neither here nor there. Find out this nigga making $900K. And let's just say, I know I sound like I'm all over the place. It's on 4 different platforms. What the fuck? Or just say it's on one platform. How's this not motivation for y'all? And let's just put it this way. Oh. Hey, now let me step on the other side. Oh, Joe Budden's an asshole. Oh, he's always mean. Oh, he doesn't care about his staff members. Oh, he's always he's always But somehow he's the most watched, listen. People are listening to Joe Budden's podcast. 3 million people on average for 3 hours. What the fuck? I tried that so I could listen to the podcast before. But I realized 2018 is like, oh, I need to watch. I can't just sit there and just listen and just knowing that I started watching the podcast. So then when I started listening, it's like, no, I need to watch and see how they reaction and moving. Like, so I need to watch the podcast. I can't listen to it. Sorry, Joe. I don't listen to the podcast. I'm not a Patroni. I apologize. But you're my nigga. You're my guy. I fuck with you. You're my favorite rapper besides Sue Surf and Eminem. But it's all good. And I fuck with J. Cole. But $900K? How does that not motivate niggas? Y'all niggas want to sit online and tweet all fucking day and don't do nothing? Y'all want to sit on the corner with your guys and just fucking talk shit and smoke and drink? Nigga, I seen that shit and I told myself I might not never You might, if you see me talk, you watching a video. Like, I might not never talk just, oh, let me just make a post so people can hear my thoughts. Fuck no, you want to listen and watch my thoughts. Hell no. 900K, man, that's motivation, bro. I used to think like, damn, nigga Joe got his like, get 200 a month, 2, 4, 6, 2 times 12, and nigga get, nigga make it, oh shit, that nigga make it damn near $1 million. Right. No, I'm bugging. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, yeah, he's making like over $1 million. Like he's making damn near like 2. He's making like $1 million a year. But I'm thinking about other, like, you gotta think about all the platforms, all the merch and all that stuff. So I'm like, damn, Joe's probably raking in like 1.2. He probably brought in like 1.2 last year. The way this year's going, he about to be up there. He about to try to get to that. Yo, you had me wrong the whole time, but I knew something was up because I'm like, there's no way Joe is making 50 or 100K a month, and that nigga's getting that fucking shit costs 100K. You gotta pay all these other niggas and shit. Now they started making me think. This nigga get 900K, and that shit got exposed. How does other people feel? Because we always hear, oh, I signed a contract. Hey, I just come here to get my little paycheck. My nigga, y'all need to find out who's contributing. My only thing, I want to know if they know. And look, I think Joe Budden podcast dropped today. I won't listen to it because I don't listen to the audio, so I gotta wait till tomorrow. Even though it'll probably drop today on Patreon. But hey, sorry, I'm not a Patroni. Sorry, Patronies. I know. So you're not even a fan. How I'm not a fan? So you fan? So some of y'all fans and y'all just talk shit about Joe Budden all day. So that's okay because y'all fan because y'all talk shit. Okay, cool. Gotcha. My only thing is this 900K. It motivated me and then had me thinking. What is his? Does his co-workers know? Do they know how much Ian knows, obviously, but do they know? And now what they know, and we know how Flip is. We kind of know how Mel is. All right? Mark new to the show, but it's like, yo, Mark, come to the show. You've been a great acquisition, right? Acquisition, whatever word is, boom. You know what? We could do something with you, Mark. We could do something for you. Extra content for you. We're gonna get you a show. Joe is smart, but I did say a long time ago, I want to say it was around the pandemic, around when Joe, right when Joe got back on his feet, right before Flip and Mel got there, he was getting right back on his feet. I told myself by 2027, before the year 2027, or that summer of 2027, Joe Budden will have his own show, morning show. He has over 3,000 people listening to him. He has 4 or 5,000 million people watching him. You start a fucking morning show. You already drop your podcast in the morning. You get these nigga what the? But then Joe, do you want to? That's a lot. You want to have your own show where it's like, oh, blah blah. Then you don't have your guys. You're not working with your friends. It'd probably just be you and hey, let me have Ish and Ice on one day. Let me get Mark and Mel. Let me get Flip and Mel, Flip and Ice. Like, so, like, it'd be different. I understand that. But I still think now the way shit's going, the way it's just looking for Joe, I'm going to push it to 2030 that Joe Budden have his own TV show. Like, what's that bald-headed nigga name? Carol? That black dude? The Coro show? That black bald-headed nigga? Like, I don't even know who he is. But I'm like, how the fuck this nigga got a show? And what is he talking about? He's talking about drama. And it's like, nigga, what? Okay, yeah, get the white people and white girls to watch you and shit like that. Like, the little old ladies. Y'all know, what's that black guy? His name starts with a K. He got his own show. I think it comes on after The View or some stupid shit. That's when I was like, oh yeah, Joe Budden, he's definitely about to get his show. My prediction is definitely about to be right. But then the way it's looking like Joe's like switching over. I know y'all probably like, your bull, you're all over the place. Hey, I just want to give props to Joe Budden. 900K. Like, I swear I thought, damn, nigga, Joe making like 200-300 on a good month. Bro, that shit is motivation, bro. That shit is motivation. Motivation. You gave me motivation to be like, yo, you know what? I'm working 2 jobs, bro. Won't that one job be the job that you love? That you work into your future? Did that. Month later, yo, did that. Then that when I quit my job a month, I'm just, oh, how should I get my logo? How should I plan? You know? So always, like, I know who wants to take Joe Budden's advice. Who wants to, see what Joe Budden is doing and then probably, like, pick his brain or something. But it's like, hey, I can't talk to Joe Budden, but I've been watching. And when you watch, you notice stuff, you see stuff, you keep to yourself. And if Joe sees this, Joe knows, oh, this is that young boy dude. I am young boy dude on Twitter. Oh, he's always keeping it. I'm always keeping it real with him. Always. He might not like it, see, or whatever, but I am the guy that's always keeping it real with him. Because that's my guy. Same thing I said. Surf fucks with me because Surf knows, like, I'm not afraid to touch stuff like a Surf. Come on, my nigga. You gotta do better. You can't. Come on. Like, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, blah, blah. But I'm never gonna be a dick rider. Because you're never gonna be you never. Oh, you're biased, but it's like, but I'm gonna tell him that he was wrong. Yeah, you should never did that though, my nigga. But I still stay with him. That's my nigga. It's my nigga. Like the shit he did to Rory Mal. That's fucked up, Joe. But you're still my nigga. So it's like, it's like, I don't know. Like, that's still my guy. That's still my guy and shit. But that's fucked up, though, Joe. That's fucked up. I fuck with you, Joe, but that's fucked up, Joe. But, Joe, congratulations to you, man. Hopefully you... All I said, I just hope his co-workers know so there's no tensions because I started thinking, I had to come to this, start thinking like, yo, he might got 2 years to this shit crumble. Because if niggas start, because you already get the, I don't make enough money. Hey, I don't got money for a babysitter. Hey, I don't got money to just go out and get a new car. Hey, I ain't got money just to go on a trip. Hey, I ain't got money just to get a new watch. I ain't got no money to get like, so it's like, you hear these things. You hear these things. And then you realize, and the one thing I know where Flip is probably going to be fucking tight at. Sorry, Joe. I'll probably put it in his head. Hopefully Flip don't watch this. I already said, yo, why Flip why would you start your own show on Joe Budden's podcast when you had your own YouTube channel and blah? That's stupid. And you're doing stuff that is not aligned with Joe's vision. You know? So it's like, yeah, you're going to get the attention, but all the attention people are going to his page. So it's like, yo, Flip, this is not a good idea. And then sooner or later, stop. And I was right because there's no way. Flip, you're basically working for Joe again. That makes no sense, Flip. Now, Flip sees how much Joe's making. Cancel his show. Brings on Mark. Now, Mark and Ian has a show together. And like I said in our tweet to Joe, with him taking away Queen's Flip show and putting in Mark and Ian, more views, maybe less of a cut. Oh, less of a cut. He's definitely getting less of a cut because this is Mark and Ian. Hey, I'm your business partner. Bro, we're just using your channel. But you know what? You get the YouTube revenue. You know, so he's probably getting a less of a cut with the Mark and Ian show, but more eyes. Mark is intelligent. The people that Mark bring, the eyes that be on Mark. And you got Ian. So like, yeah, let's get this. When it comes to Queen Flip, it's like, the rowdy, the youngins, the ignorance. How much? What does that level at? Okay, boom, we cap at 25 more thousand subscribers. But with Mark and Ian, we could probably reach to like an extra 100. So like I said, I know out of everybody, I think Flip's going to feel some type of way that this news broke. Ish just going to have the jokes. I think Parks and Ian know, and because I feel like Parks get paid more than anybody there. Technically, I feel like Parks should probably get paid more than Joe because Parks is doing everything. Housewives, Patreon, audio, live, no matter what, you're using Parks to do everything, engineer. So Parks has to be getting like just as much as Joe. I don't know. I'm just saying. Probably not. But you just got to think about it. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this plays out. Oh, I can't wait to watch the next episode because they film on Tuesday, which means the podcast drops today. Everything dropped Tuesday or Monday. Information dropped out Monday that he made 900K. My only thing, is it 900K just from Patreon? Or 900K from all your 4-5 lanes that you got going on? Still in all, that's good. And then, if y'all don't know, that's why I had to make this. They was just talking about on the last episode was, how much are you comfortable with making a month? So, how much is too much money a month? Like, if you was making $1 billion a month, do you need to make $1 billion a month? Boom. Do you need to make $1 million? Yo, shout out to Joe. Keep doing. Let the haters hate. Maybe now. And you know what, Joe? Sometimes you gotta do shit so people can shut up and get to work. You want to talk about me? Oh, you want to do all this? You want to do all that? Look at this. Shut the fuck up and get to work. Don't worry about me. We're chilling. You get to work. You had that same bitch. I have her too. Look at the numbers. Step it up. Let's not. Yo, how about men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And you got to think about this. See, I said I don't watch the Patreon, so I don't know. But when he does part of the show, he did part of the show last week, and he's like, damn, there's a few things. What I know is part of the show is like $50. Okay? He's not even reading them. My fault. Let me just not. Yo, shout out to Joe Budden, man. 900K, bro. That is motivation. That is if that's not motivation for nobody, you're in the wrong. You leave. Go. If that's not motivation, I seen something where the Ty Lue show, he was on the red carpet at the BET Awards. He couldn't get in without Kai Cenat. As soon as Kai Cenat, boom, nothing. And he's like, yo, this just means we gotta work harder. We gotta work harder. You're telling me this dude that people, oh, I hate Joe Budden. Oh, Joe Budden's a wife beater. Joe Budden's a cokehead. Joe Budden's a angel dust. Oh, Joe Budden doesn't treat women. This nigga's all this shit. But the number one nigga in the world. I don't understand. And then it took me, like I said, I've been watching since 2018. It took me to like, once they broke up, once Mel and Flip started reviving, I was like, that's when I started realizing like, oh shit, niggas literally do what, even though like you kind of do, but it's like, oh, Joe has a 3-hour podcast. Niggas who don't like Joe watch for 3 hours to just, let me tweet that Joe said this. And it's like, wait, you don't like this man, but you just sat there for 3 hours, listen and watch. Yeah, that's just to let you know. Yeah, I watch for the in-betweens, man. In-betweens, man. I don't watch for the topics. I talk about topics myself. Everybody's gonna talk about the same topics. It's just that you have Joe Budden podcast where there's 7 different views. You have my podcast where it's only me, my view dodge. So I'm not bouncing off opinions or having debates. Just my opinion. Then you have other podcasts. It might be 2-2, a girl and a boy, whatever. But shout out to Joe Budden podcast. Shout out to Ish, Ice, Joe, Mel, Flip, Parks, Paul, Erickson, Tanner, Savon. Everybody that be there. Corey, we be hearing you. Shout out to Corey. You know what? It's been a long time. I'm saying Joe is okay. Is Corey a criminal? Is he not allowed to be on camera? What do you mean? Blink twice. Okay. The next time you're short on staff, you got like 4 people there. I wouldn't mind it, but it'd be like this. It'd be weird topics that Corey has a thing on. But it'd be like, I would like to hear from Corey sometimes. I would like to hear from Corey sometimes. Even though I know y'all don't like Corey, but shout out to Corey. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast, man. Like I said, y'all niggas helped me out through depression. I had 4 people died since I've been watching y'all. Y'all helped me. Just lows and just wake up in the morning, play you, especially Sunday morning to get that. Let's get ready to start this week. Like, y'all been there for me. And I could just, if there's millions of people who trust me, I know. I'd watch y'all sad and crying, and then y'all make me happy. Like, no matter what, how I'm feeling when I watch y'all, my day is happy. Sit here after my 3 hours, you know, laughing, falling out my chair, walking around, you know, because Mel lied and shit. Like, thank you. I appreciate y'all. You deserve that. You deserve that 900K a month, bro. You deserve that. The lives you fucking change and shit, bro. That's $1 for each fucking human. 900K, I'm just saying. But shout out to Joe Budden Podcast, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, keep working, man. Keep doing what you can do. Let the haters hate, man. Let them be mad. If this shit didn't motivate them, you're going to be able to tell, Joe, you're going to be able to tell in the next week. So I want you to come back. You don't have to shout me out, but be like, yo, DJ, he said it. Just say, I'm talking about say this in a couple weeks, in a month or two. DJ said it. Or you can say bullshit, bully said it, bully said it. The bull said it. With my numbers leaked, it was either going to create jealousy or you was going to see a whole bunch of podcasters working harder and putting in that fucking work, and you're staying there like, oh, that guy's, he putting in that. He working. Or, niggas is jealous, niggas is haters, and blah. Like, it's going to be those two things going on in the next few weeks. So in a month or two, you'll be able to say, Joe, DJ told y'all. Y'all was going to sit around and be jealous over this shit and watch me just climb to the top. Oh, y'all was going to work and try to be my competition and try to push me over so y'all could be the top dogs. But, hey, I can't do that. But it's like, hey, I even told you, Joe's like, hey, Joe, you trying to sign a little young, side podcast? Cause I think I used to be like, yo, man, I think Joe got to be making like 200 to 300 paying his coworkers. And I used to think like, still say this too, like, yo, a nigga give me 10K. If I literally could get 7K a month, I think I'd be good. I don't do much. Yes, I would probably need more. No. I think 7K a month for like 3 years would be great for me. I know these niggas like, yo, 3 years? No, trust me. Because I know how to flip money. I'm an investor. You know, I could probably live off of fucking 3K. Take the other 4K. Get something. Take 2K of that. Invest it in Pokemon. Invest it in the stocks. Boom. Every month. Just take 2K of my shit and invest it in Pokemon and stocks. Bro, we're good. That's the thing. I'm not trying to spend to be the flies and stuff. You know, obviously you want to hook up your setting and make your podcast show. People want to watch your shit. So yeah. But I think I'd be good with 7. But yeah, shout out to Joe Budden, man. Shout out to everybody who watched this. Like I said, hey, Joe Budden just made 900K, either on one platform or 5 different platforms. Between me and you, I don't really know. I should have, but I'm pretty sure. I'm 50% sure that it's just Patreon, or I'm 75% sure it's the Joe Budden podcast. That makes 900K a month. And then the question leaves, how does his coworkers feel? What is going to be? How's that podcast world going to be moving now? Because say that's so. You think Call Me Daddy's making that? You think that niggas gotta think like, yo, look. So you're telling me? And I feel like Joe Rogan only released about 3, maybe 2 episodes a month? I don't know because he's not on YouTube no more, right? Is Joe Rogan doing an episode every week? Joe Budden's doing 2 every week. He's not getting the numbers that Rogan does. Rogan gets 1 million in like 2 hours. So he's not doing that type of numbers, but how much less can he be making than Joe Rogan? If he's doing it twice a week, Patreon and YouTube, and you got his audio, yo, you the man. Keep it up, man. Push harder, like I said. I don't know. Yo, that Cougar guy, whatever that K guy, Kano, nigga, that should have been you. Alright. That nigga on there talking like Jennifer Hudson. I'm like, yo, is this a Jennifer Hudson show? They just put this dude in. But yo, this is the bot between me and you. My fault if I seen it everywhere, man. I'm just happy my man is making money, right? I thought it was this, you know. Then I realized it was this. That nigga's been grinding. That nigga's been working 2 to 4 episodes a week. Everywhere. 4 episodes a week, let's just say. Because I want to be sure. Hey, Joe, I don't even pay much, but I'm pretty sure you're dropping an episode Sunday and Monday and Thursday and Friday. You know, and then you might hook us up with a Patreon episode. Like, so I think that Joy Taylor shit is going to come to YouTube because some of his Patreon things, it does shoot over to YouTube, which I appreciate you and stuff. I do watch those and stuff. But yeah, Joe Budden, yeah. Keep up the work, my nigga. Keep grinding. I need you to make it millions so everybody can be like, if you still seeing people in the next couple of weeks be jealous, go shoot for that million. So they can be super fucking tight. Because if this 900K don't make them like, wait, what the fuck? Nah. Like, hey, I know I don't have power. I don't have the following like that. But the one thing I can say when I heard that, oh, I might not, like I said, if I talk, it's going to be on a video camera. I'm not about to tweet, make a Facebook post, Instagram, nothing. If it's going to be a video where, I don't know. But shout out to Joe Budden for motivating me once again, you know, keeping my head up above, you know, keeping my eyes open on the future. I don't know if he did that to y'all, but it's like, yo, hey, I'm a person that's like, when I see people, I'm one of the people that's like, I think, hey, I could do that too. But it's like, when you're kind of already, but you're like, damn. And then you see something that gives you that little battery in your back. Oh, okay, yeah. Like I said, I might not never post anything unless it's going to be a video. Like if I got to say, damn, what Trump did was fucked up. I'm not tweeting that. Yo, what Trump did was fucked up. Clip video, short. I'm not fucking playing no more. Shout out to Joe, man. Shout out to the whole podcast, the whole crew, behind the scenes side, to everybody. Y'all getting it. Now, with this being out leaking, and I don't think Joe knew that he leaked this because he reposted it. He redid the post like, oh shit, wait, hold on, I need to cover it up better. So I don't think he meant to do that. But was he trying to, hey Joe, that's what you get. Now your business out there because that's what you kind of get for trying to shit on Rory and Mal. Now your numbers got leaked. Whatever, who cares though? Y'all making 900K a month. What y'all gonna do about it? Y'all gonna stop watching me now? Okay, so I make 500K. Oh, y'all gonna stop clipping my shit up and stop talking and stop clipping up the. That's the one thing I don't like too. That's the one thing I don't like. I watch his pod since 128. We're at 835 or some shit. I've been watching this podcast and it's like, wait, he said something that was positive and good and accountable, but y'all want to clip up the joke that he made? Oh yeah, but it's like sorry, Joe, if you want me to, I could be the opposite of those fucking Danny guy, the stock guy, all these other guys, and just be like, well, this is the good news. He said, yo, did you see what this? Did you see the motivation? Did you see the push? Did you see the, like, we just gonna talk negative? And it's so funny too. The two people in this world that's like, that are kind of like doing good and is always making, but people hate them. And it's like, if it seems to me like enough people hate them, how where they at? And that's Donald Trump and Joe Budden. Niggas hate, swear Donald Trump and all this, but it's like, then it's like Joe Budden, it's like, but how? Y'all hate this, y'all don't watch this apart, so it's like, so who the fuck are you watching? You can't be watching Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club. Gilly and them, they only do interviews. This is the only podcast where they talk real shit. They're not interviewing people. And if they interview, and when they do have people up there, they're talking about regular shit. They might talk about their life and they be like, yo, what you think about this? Yo, you ever had you ever opened up Pokemon cards? Like some random dumb shit. That's why I love the podcast. It's the things in between the topics. And like I keep saying, I'm gonna keep iterating. If Joe Budden, the guy that y'all swear y'all don't hate, he doesn't fucking do nothing, blah. If everything he does is easy and all the good and all that shit, that means y'all making 900K should be taking easy peasy. But Joe, like you said, Joe, like you told me something that sticks with me. Moments last. Wait, what you say? Moments last and just make. Wait, moments pass, so just make this last as if this is all we have. Joe, enjoy the moment. Because I'm just saying, hey, I'm wishing good stuff on you, but you know, people gonna be in your coworkers' ear messaging them. They say that Steve guy that be messaging ish. Flip already gonna be on one. Mel. I can't wait to watch the podcast tomorrow, man. Joe, man, keep doing what you gotta do, man. Get that fucking money. I want to see you make a mill, man. I want to see you make a mill. Flip. You see why Joe had to get rid of you, right? You know what? Go start your own shit. Yo, get off my channel. I'm bringing Mark and Ian on my channel. I'm sorry. Bye. I'm the one who said that wasn't gonna work. I'm the one who. Hey, if you're mad at me for giving Joe Budden the ammunition of being like, yeah, this is not going to work, you're a grown man. You're 38, 35, 37, whatever your ages are. You should know, like, that's like me doing my podcast on your network. Okay, Flip, you're going to get my audience. I'm going to get some of your audience, but everybody's going to your page. What are you building? Now you gotta tell people, hey, but make sure at the end of this, go to my YouTube page. And it's like, I'm already here. I'm not going to click out in. But neither here nor there. Joe Budden podcast, #1 podcast in the world. Maybe not. Now you got me thinking and I'm telling you, if he's making 900K a month, and if that is just Patreon, we got a whole nother story. That's why I don't know what to say, or like I don't want to. I want to say, hey, so let me just say this. If he's making 900K off of Patreon, y'all niggas better step that shit up. Y'all niggas better step your shit up. Y'all niggas better step your shit up. Step it up. Step it up. Do what you gotta do. Step your shit up. Stop talking shit. Do what you gotta do. Now, if he's making that off of everything, good luck. Good luck. You better put in the work. You gotta put in the sweat, the tears. You better say fucking no. With that being said, man, I'm out of here, man. It's the B.O.P between me and you. Just between me and you, how I feel about Joe Budden making 900K. How do my thoughts on how everybody else feel, the plans moving forward, how's the cast is going to react. It's going to be interesting. So like me, I'm going to stay off the internet, right? Today's Wednesday morning, 7, 8 o'clock. I'm staying off the internet until his podcast drop Thursday morning. Well, I'm not going to stay off the internet like that, but I'm going to stay away from Joe Budden's topics. And if I see Joe Budden, I'll just keep scrolling and shit because I don't want to spoil nothing for me. I don't. I want to hear and see what the fuck he going to say. You know? Because my thing is, does the cast know? And the one thing, if you watch this podcast, they always say, I don't make enough money. I can't afford that. Joe, how you want me to get that? Joe, how you want me? So, it's going to be interesting next episode. Like I said, I've been a Joe Budden's fan since I was 13. When I came to New York, I had to represent New Jersey. So Joe Budden, naughty by nature. You know, Ransom a little bit. I think Ransom was dating my sister. I always say that, but I think so. Please let me know, Tanny. But yeah, so I always been a Joe Budden's fan. No, I'm not biased. I'm not biased towards nobody. Only person I'm probably biased to is Eminem. Like, but Eminem don't do shit to be like, for me to stick up for him. To be like, oh, I gotta stick up for Eminem. Like, he doesn't do nothing. So it's like, yeah, I'm biased. Like, best rapper, best lyricist. Jay-Z already said he smoked him, so doesn't matter. Joe Budden said he loved him, wrote a letter to him. Oh my gosh. Like, come on. Like, Eminem's my guy. That's the only person, anything I'm probably biased to, but whatever. But Joe Budden, man, keep up the good work, man. Keep doing what you gotta do, man. This is the B.O.P between me and you. Yo, if you need, I know, just saying, between me and you, We talk about some shit, but we always try to keep it between me and you. All right? Don't tell nobody you listen to this. All right? But if you're going to mention, just say, DJ said, this is what's going to happen now since I released this. Y'all niggas going to get jealous and start talking mad shit, or y'all niggas going to go work harder this whole fucking summer and not be outside. Because, yo, that's what they're going to do. They're going to see what you did and not be outside all summer so they can make that money, or they're going to be outside all summer just talking shit. With that being said, man, like I said, this is the B.O.P between me and you. If Joe Budden didn't just motivate y'all, keep fucking hating, man. Till next time, we out.